Why are all the UI elements? Well, no, that doesn't make any sense. Anyways.
Was it this one? Ah, it was this one.
Everyone back on.
Kinky. So yes, everyone's back on Mary. Vivian is sporting her new outfit.
I would just rip this fucking screen off and throw it in the trash and go screenless.
Let's do.
What?
Let's see. I think they were going to try and warp to a new system.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do the strange matter gathering warp method.
Oh yeah, that's right. We ended last session with you guys getting ready to.
It was nighttime.
Yeah.
Jay's not here, so we can't surprise
Let me
them.
grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
I mean, with turns.
No.
Depends on which way you're looking, I think.
Depend. Which. Seller. Guys, to the next destination. Planet. It has a red giant star.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Is established cellular life on second planet. It has already been categorized. You wouldn't have money.
It'll make good strange matter.
Matter is just the cycle. Return this to all zero.
So Vivian's going to be looking at the various statistics and she's going to be, well, now what?
Drive needs a bit of time to cool down, and in that time, I just go on and interact with things around the station. Good old option. And fly around. Have it planet.
Well, I suppose we could do some of that, though adventuring also sounds interesting. What might that entail? A trip down to the surface?
Oh yeah, you could go down to have it. Spacefaring. So on it, and thing take X and take Y amount if you get it to Y's top.
Never stays dead.
They help project. You could a couple odd fall in some of the top docs, get parts. You could always get your checked up, vaccinated. You could always go on like a hunting expedition, wildlife. And of course you have all your typical tourist traps, amusement parks, bars, city pickups, festivity.
I kind of wonder, would this be a breathable atmosphere for Vivian and the others?
Let's check. It is an ammonia carbon atmosphere.
Okay, so
Ooh.
she would not be able to breathe it.
Fuck, I don't remember. Let me see.
I think Raven was carbon and something else, wasn't he?
All share at least one gas with.
I remember that Vivian was oxygen and what was it, methane?
I should have fucking written that down. Let me see.
Good luck finding it in the ship. That was months. I might have. Depends.
Actually, I think you did pin it. Fuck, you think I'd have written some of this stuff down.
I know I.
Gee.
Your
I-
methane and nitrogen.
Is that what
Okay.
Raven is? And it was like oxygen.
Fire.
oxygen.
So, that makes it a little bit trickier for Vivian.
Wait, does methane and nitrogen? Oh, nitrogen's pretty.
Nitrogen
inert,
is
never
fairly
mind.
inert.
Yeah.
Nitrogen doesn't really like interacting with things.
Single one.
Well, there's some things that interacts with that, like oxygen.
Weirdly enough, it interacts with itself reluctantly, but when it does, it is hateful.
My favorite explosive action, just double bonded hydrogen. Because it's like, let's set this on fire. Oof, it created water.
Yeah.
Puts itself out.
So, I was good for the environment. Everything's on fire! And it's humid!
Everything's on fire. Wait, now everything's wet.
Oh.
It's like,
This is
"I
just
am
dissatisfying.
giving you steam."
That would be such a confusing alter spell to. Aha! Fire! Ah! What the fuck?
Distraction. It worked. What? Now get back here.
Anime character over. It worked. I've distracted and confused him.
They're just sitting here. Eh? But. Eh?
But yes, it would not be a pleasant experience because you would wind up with steam, and steam does not feel good.
No,
Clearly, you can actually fucking walk with your leg today, so I don't want to fucking hear it. You have no idea how good steam feels when you can't walk.
Oh,
your
yeah, no,
legs,
like,
man.
oh yeah.
like non-superheated steam is the best thing ever.
Well, superheated steam isn't even really steam anymore. It's just push.
If you get it hot enough, you can light a match with it.
If you get it hot enough and you make a pinhole in the container, it'll slice you in fucking half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've experienced this. If you're working on a steam turbine and you're, around an active one, you wave a broomstick in front of you. Because when it cuts itself in half, you know you found a leak.
It's kind of, you don't even feel it, it's just kind of, whoop.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh.
faster than a knife cutter. It's, like, surgical.
Oh, nice through butter.
Oh.
For a while I was doing that job, I wondered if it would actually be a good alternative to water jets, but then I remembered that water jets actually banned to do the cutting. It's not just water.
Some of them use garnet.
Yeah.
Fourth, but okay.
Which is apparently the thing that people get wrong all the time. It's like, oh my gosh, the power of water, it's so much pressure. No, that's not what it
It is water and whatever happens to be in water abrading something.
could be. Glass.
I hear you like yeet. What? That would be a great spell. Just like get a jet of water firing out of like your hand or something, and then just start sprinkling sand into it.
The terrifying thing is it's so much pressure that if you accidentally wiped your hand under the nozzle, it would get stuck. It would get pinned in place as it bored a hole through it, and then it just wouldn't let you.
You just have to sit there and take it.
Just have to sit there because aggregate and water gets forced into your veins. It else shuts it off. Probably go to the hospital.
And beg for death the entire way.
Sir, how did you get garnet in your veins? Don't ask.
I crave death.
I'm gonna give you some more. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Can I return this to Walmart? I want my money back.
Very good,
You're
Walmart.
not great.
God damn, I followed all the instructions to a T and the piece just got air bubbles all in it.
Oh yeah, I hate it.
Also, stop buying iPhones, you idiot. It's not metal. It hasn't been metal for like 4 years. This is, though.
Is it like one of those hard vectors, or is it like the flexible static?
It's a normal, basically like thin layer of glass.
Oh, it's one of those.
Those are tricky to get perfect.
Yeah.
I should have bought mag glass. I should have just paid $80 and ordered mag glass. Well, Dark, I should have, yes, but it's really easy to say that when you don't have bills.
I do have bills.
Yeah, excuse me. When you don't have bills for 3 adults.
Okay, well, Walmart should up to return a receipt.
Well, it's probably gonna be one of those. We can't accept that because you put it on your phone. Oh, they're the ones who sold it to me. Maggots.
Oh, just put a little tiny crack in it and say it was broke before you got it. Y'all sold me defunct bullshit.
Nope. Just gonna accept having it not work.
So you would rather be mad.
I get 1 day off a week. 1. I'm not wasting it.
Ah,
So I suppose Vivian, if she wants to go anywhere, she'll need to get her environment suit, which I believe was in the dramatic exit. I think she's also going to get the plan for it and transfer it to Mary's data so that she can print one there too.
that's probably. Mary's Forge is big things. Probably a whole crate of them.
Well, if you need backup.
I guess. Prints an entire crate, removes a single, dissolves.
And Mary sends a fucking direct message. Fucking really?
I get
Yeah,
it,
she'd
but why?
probably- She'd probably just set them aside near wherever it happened to be to go out adventuring, you know, near one of the airlocks or whatever. I can't brain good today. I don't know why.
I can't.
Anyway, she'd at least get the data in there in case she needed one and wasn't able to access the dramatic exit.
Oh, God.
Sounds good to
Oh.
And just because my brain is also suffering from clock delay, what did you say the environment was? Raven's gonna tag him.
It's ammonia and carbon.
Ammonia, carbon.
Ah, yes.
The rain is interesting.
Is it spicy?
It's spicy. It bubbles.
Mm.
Bubbly rain.
Mm.
Is it like carbonated water?
No,
It's carbonated ammonia.
it's not a carbonated CO2 bubble. Excessive carbon atmosphere. The ammonia acts.
Ooh.
Should Vivian like acid proof her environment suit, or is that kind of already protected from stuff like that?
Environments base have in a level of protection against every that you can always improve it by and science.
Well, if she knows this about the planet having an especially corrosive environment, then she would give it a protective layer of something for that.
I mean, it is gonna eat.
Nom, 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 nom.
Get in the way of it that it lasts, but you still need. You can't just make glass statue of your and have some poor schmuck wheel you around.
If they don't get one, fuck them.
Yeah. They don't get in hazard suit, no. Just get one of the locals to show you around.
And just like a little wheeled flat thing that she could stand on. It's like, go ahead, send me that way. A little to the left. That way. I
Drive
want to
me
look at the
closer.
thing.
Closer. Pain. Other things.
Umbrellas.
Umbrellas.
Probably a very large one or a set of them.
Or rather,
Yes.
trying to remember last. Anything organic is definitely gonna.
The ammonia itself would do that. Just
I think titanium is actually pretty non-reactive with pretty much anything.
Well, yes, like covering yourself in a thin layer of titanium make it sound like a walking thin stuff.
Well, I was thinking more for like
crinkly.
umbrellas and stuff. Unfortunately, titanium is pretty light.
Titanium is very light, but also one of the loud.
Not titanium. You could use what's the other one you could use? You could use Teflon. It's squidgy and also very non-reactive.
Fucking, why did we ever stop using Teflon plastic?
Because it's expensive.
It wouldn't if we kept using it.
Well, people figured out that if you eat it, it gives you digestive problems and potentially cancer. So, eating it.
Oh, so does
So
plastic.
I
Having
suppose
mental defectives.
she could coat her suit in something like Teflon or whatever.
Teflon would work.
Just don't eat it, you'll get cancer.
I'm wondering, would Teflon work?
I don't think
maybe?
so. It might, but I don't know. Although nylon melts at a pretty low temperature, doesn't it? And is flammable.
Oh, that's
It's like it's interesting to the way they keep the ends of nylon ropes from fraying is to just basically melt the ends of them together.
yeah. You could just standard lighter.
Yep. So it's not exactly heat resistant. But if they're not gonna face heat,
Like, you don't know.
I don't
It's a
have to talk
civilized
about that.
society
Well,
down there. They definitely have flames.
Yeah, but I don't know how it reacts to acids and stuff.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that if it burns that readily, it probably reacts with acids fairly readily.
If it's that easy to break the chains. Safe. So yeah, it sounds like you're gonna use Teflon.
It's a nice, easy to apply and maintain, what is it, polymer. It's also very tough, too. Like, surprisingly so.
Not to mention an attractive black color.
You can dye it any color you want.
That's true.
The tape they use to put metal pipes together for like water and such has Teflon. Pink, yellow, blue, white. I've seen gray. Never used it.
Wait, is that pipe tape?
Teflon. Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
super
It's a good bubble
strong.
gum.
It
Well,
stretches
that's
like
super
fun.
thin. Oh yeah, that means it'd be good for a suit. Because it stretches without tearing apart. Now, that being said, if you're a fucking contortionist and you put your head literally under your ass, it's probably going to tear somewhere.
It's probably gonna do that, but I don't think Vivian's able. The clickety clack that spikes hurt.
Exactly. So it'll work.
She is able to, but she wouldn't do that in the suit.
Just here. Damn it!
Other than that, can be regular. Don't let have a patch. Have a way to filter out gases. Ammonia's probably not that great to breathe.
No, it is not.
I know it's not amazing for humans, but alien biology probably.
Rule of thumb,
Oh.
it does not like organic matter. You'd probably hear the clickety taps of Raven bounding down the hallway. Alright, I want to come too!
So you've got Vivian finally getting suited up and all that after she's printed it out. And of course she has chosen black because, you know, it's black, it's a pretty color.
Next,
Very chic.
So anyway, she's fully suited up. She says, "Oh, do we need to modify your suit too, don't we?"
Yeah, I just saw what's outside. That's not friendly. So what are you thinking? It says Teflon here. Let me see here. Campaign. Raven has set it to print with the addition of Teflon on the outer coating.
And the good thing is they can just bring some of that Teflon tape to patch any holes.
You just wrap it a couple times, give it a little squinch.
Now I've got this idea. You know, the shrink wrap. A sleeve of that you cut to size. Put your leg. Heat it up. It just
Oh, it's also a compression bandage.
Wrapping plastic.
I've been shot. Apply pressure to the wound. I've got this.
Yep, and there goes the generator running out of gas again.
Uh-oh.
It's okay.
Are they gonna give you guys power back?
Let's see. They estimated about an hour from now.
Oh, so like
Well, the storm is over. They just have to check all the lines and stuff, and they've been restoring power to more populated and, you know, less forested areas.
right.
But I live out in the woods, so there are lots of branches all over the place, and less people. So it's a lower priority.
The branch.
Kind of, yeah. And they estimated getting our internet turned back on, or our cable turned back on, in about a half an hour or so.
Okay.
So I might be able to finish the session on my computer. Which, you know, that'd be nice. But at the moment, I'm using my my phone.
Now you're fine. I'm comfy stretched out.
Anyway,
So Raven like double clicks on the setting that Vivian has put, like tracks.
like copy, paste.
What if we reprogram the medical VI to like pick Raven up and take them to places?
Do that. I don't think it would injure.
It doesn't have lungs or anything it can piss off.
No, it doesn't. Not great. Working.
Anyway, Vivian is going to wait until Raven's got his suit.
Doesn't
And now the
too long.
benefit of wearing that suit, he can sit on her comfortably.
Yeah.
That's true. Couple squeak over.
Wait a minute.
Okay, wait a minute. Stop making this kinky.
I don't think it'd be very squeaky though.
Very slidey. Teflon has a very, very low friction coefficient, I think. It is very sleepy. Yay, ding ding.
All right. So she's gonna go down with Raven to see the sights and so on. She'd invite Citroen, but I think he was busy exercising, wasn't he? Or building something.
I think he was using all that shit he bought at the station to date the.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was working on it. A thing.
Oh,
Shadow.
yes. Hello.
So I suppose Jade has the option to come with them. Now that
Go
shadows are down to the planet
What?
of Alien.
Where did Shadow go? How did Shadow?
Oh no,
I-
not again.
Shadow is here. I said Jade has the option.
Please no. We don't need another attempted invasion.
Anyway, yeah, Jade has the option now that our Shadow has joined
Yes,
the
Jake
cause.
has the option.
Jade
Do
will
you-
say,
To
yeah.
join Vivian and Raven going down to an alien planet.
Got you.
Please.
Free planet body, red giant sun, ammonia carbonate, complex biological spacefaring,
Hmm.
acid rain because you know ammonia plus carbon,
Yeah.
and you got to modify your F. That's the idea that they've had.
Jade shall go along with this.
And they're not going down there. Something to do while the ground.
Yeah.
They can go sightseeing, they can do menial tasks, you know, that sort of thing. And they can go on the extranet, or more specifically, Jade can probably go on the extranet.
Yeah.
Besides, you can pick up a pet child. It's a pet.
That is a full grown man. Speak. What's
Oh
up, dude?
man, I'm just a pet.
Speak, boy. What's up, dude? No, he just spoke English.
Reminds me of Hotel Transylvania with Bob. Was it Bob? The dog, whatever his name was.
Mm-hmm.
Speak, Bob. Hello.
Hello.
I like this British accent. Or something. It's been a while since I've seen it. I don't remember all the detail. But it was
Yeah.
funny.
Still transfer. Kind of one.
No, it wasn't super memorable, but I still think it was one of Adam Sandler's best roles. He did a great job.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if Jade's coming along, then I guess all three of them can go.
Is it you're not going?
I think he was working on the bot.
Okay.
Being a nerd.
He's done with
You're
it.
a nerd.
Ah, damn it.
I mean, it is big.
True, he could take a break and join everybody.
Then he would stare at the captain's ass. Alright. So, three of you cram yourselves in top 5 and hurtled. Planet has a gravitation constant, so
Jade knows how to do this part. Has Vivian and Raven ever done a drop from a drop pod?
Now, also the question is this a drop or is this a landing craft? Because drops and landing are different.
Is this a landing craft or a drop pod where it's like one way?
what you're thinking of is crash pod. You know, the ones that just hurtle towards the planet as fast as possible and then just do a massive burn before impacting the surface, and you're not quite sure if the people doing all of the math calculated that properly to get out.
Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get
What?
hit, don't get hit, don't get hit.
That's what Jade did in the Terran military. She's
Yeah.
like, okay, into the pod. Okay.
This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Oh yeah, no, I don't have my original spine anymore. Oh.
Alright, get in. Captain, this looks like a cannon. It is. Shove.
Prepare for launch! Oh, I got my
But,
birthday presents from my parents early.
Yay. Since you guys need to get back, it is a landing craft.
Okay.
It just kind of hurtles through that.
It just starts its burn way early.
No, it's just coming in at the completely wrong angle because they have materials that it's not going to burn up.
Hmm.
When would you like to arrive at the planet? Yes? Okay.
Wait,
It's like, here we go.
What angle would you like? 90 degrees? I can do that.
Like,
the
let's
answer
do
to your
something
question is
comfortable.
faster.
Try to, like, pull on levers and, like, push buttons trying to slow it down. It's like, oh, you want to go faster. Ow! But regardless of how you guys actually decide to do, because you can't just enter normal angle.
Normal's fine.
You guys
Normal
would
work.
land in designated parking space, essentially. Kind of looking pad that's been all scorched up.
Jade just kind of sitting there. Oh man, this is so much easier than what I had to do in the Terran military. You guys got it lucky.
Well, we're not exactly going into battle.
I know.
And
Raven
have-
over here. Raven
Hey.
looks like he's about to crap himself.
Just, I had a full meal before we started.
When you guys next craft, you're driven by a... How do I describe it? It's like if you took an ant and a grasshopper and smushed
an ant hopper.
an ant hopper.
So does it basically look like an ant with like grasshopper legs and stuff?
That's kind of more like grasshopper or some ant. They've got 8 limbs, so I guess they're technically a spider.
Mhm.
they will be holding pad left side and side. They'll ask you how long you plan staying. Charge you. Ticket.
It's all right.
Do they know how long it's going to take for the warp to cool down?
About 12 hours.
Say a day.
So, Vivian's gonna say, "Oh, it shouldn't take me any longer than a day. We'll just make it a quick stop while we wait for our warp engines to cool."
Okay. So they give you a ticket for 6 hours.
All right.
Red
Yeah,
giant
that's beautiful.
star. Days
Better to be
last a
fair.
long time.
Well, that all really depends on the planet's rotation, really.
Yes. That. It's going to be a so it's 20 credits per hour. 30 hours. Are you sure?
Maybe less than that. It's only going to take maybe 12 hours.
That's what, 720 credits?
That sounds right.
Jade. It's like, I got it. Yeah, we'll take a day.
Well, okay.
So, transfer credits.
Yep.
Ticket kind of gets bad out of the data pad, tear it off, correct, place it in the window, move around.
Vivian's going to go take that, put it in the window.
Tell you that it's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Seems
Is
seems normal.
What?
Is this good? Can it be seen?
Oh, well, I mean, you can double check and verify with, like, if Raven and Jade out there and get it into position. It's not hard. I'm not gonna make you roll for placing a ticket on a window.
Well, she was just double checking with somebody who's outside. Is
Raven
it good?
gives a thumbs up.
Now the
Okay.
question is, do you trust Raven?
Just you kind of look at him for a second, and all you get is a small honk through the comms.
I love the way that Raven flying a comet to fucking be just like a big bellows.
It opens his mouth and the whole thing goes. Then closes it and just.
Hey, it works. They spent a long time with their fucking feathers stitched up into it last time.
Well, you didn't have a whole lot of time to get the suit on their situation.
Yeah, I know. They're still moderately annoyed by that.
It hasn't happened again since.
They've made sure of it.
I'll be back in a minute. I think I gotta go move my car.
Okay.
God damn it.
Tomo.
So, you guys make your way out of the parking lot, and it's kind of like an airport. You got taxi service here and public transport to get to major city hubs where you can select a destination, and it'll automatically take you there, charge you energy. that.
This place is expensive.
So Vivian is going to kind of look around the area, just taking in the sight slightly, and then look back to Raven. So what strikes your fancy? Where do you want to go first?
I don't really know, honestly.
Do you want to spend money or do you want to like make money?
Well, I guess we could make some money. That's never a bad thing. Well, I could see how it could be a bad thing, but I don't think it would be a bad thing in this juncture.
Spend
So
money,
she's
you
going-
make money. Spend.
What sort of thing do you think these people would need from people like us? And they look like they'd be fairly strong.
Maybe odd jobs around town? I'm not really sure, honestly.
I kind of figured Jade would like to visit the like the extranet cafes and such.
Nice to kind of area. There is apparently some entirely aquatic species that have taken to giant balls to get around. And, you know, it doesn't just, like, roll automatically. They kind of have to headbutt it to get it to move forward. And that was just very entertaining.
You just kind of hear a soft snirk from Raven. They don't have motors.
Hmm.
Oh, that's... There is a small ship that lands in one of the parking spaces, which apparently counts as taking up the entire space, though it's only the size of, like, maybe a deck of...
Oh, alright.
And the itty bitty little, like, marbles roll out of single file.
Vivian is going to be very careful not to step on any of them.
Raven's not entirely sure what to do with this information.
She
Sadly,
is
I'm
going
just
to try to
describing the space.
check them thoughtfully, though. Gonna kind of lean down a bit, see if she can identify the aliens.
Oh, small ones?
Yeah.
They kind of look like roly-polies. They don't
Huh.
unfurl themselves or anything, but that's what you get from exterior.
Okay, well, she's gonna straighten back up and move on. But I think they're going to start by leading Jade toward the nearest extranet cafe, because it sounds like something she would want to do.
Okay. So you get onto one of the public transport and you type in an address search extra hub, and it's gonna cost you 67 credits.
Yeah, Jade will get it.
I've decided that Jade would like to go to the Extranut hub. Hey Jade, you're paying for this.
Pretty much. But yeah, if she doesn't want to get it, then Vivian will get it.
They are currently away at the moment.
They're are.
Yep.
I guess I'll describe the public. It's sort of like a short limo. And no, that's not just a regular car. A regular car only has 4 doors. This one has 6.
God damn it.
So somewhere in between.
What's interesting about this one is when you enter in through the back door and walk into the open middle section where you have 2 bench seats either side that face towards each other. And if you were to open the middle door, the bench seat would actually swing out a bit so that you could sit down and get slid in position on the inside.
Okay.
Well,
Let's
Be-
passenger
That could
seat
be-
next to the driver's seat can swivel 180 to face backward. And driver's seat is unfortunately locked in.
I'm back.
Good, pay your bill.
What?
So Vivian put in an address for the nearest extranet hub, and it's 70.
Was it 76 or 67?
70.
Okay. And so she was like, yeah, this one's on cheap.
Oh, well, Jade wasn't going to immediately go for the extranet. But, okay.
Yeah, I just kind of figured that's something Jade would want to do, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if Jade went somewhere else, they could break it up with the party. Haven't left yet.
I mean, sure, they might as well go ahead and get it out of the way early. Because she was going to check the Terran news, see if there was anything popping up.
Alright.
So you said it was 76?
It is.
Okay. Alright. She will pay the 76 credits.
After paying, you are asked with a prompt, like, expand your service next.
Yes.
You'd have to take the suit off for that.
Oh. Never mind then.
Yes, wait.
Like,
Wait a minute,
Something-
death.
put in my pocket.
I'll just put this mystery candy bar in my pocket, and
So,
Jade,
yeah,
why don't
unfortunately,
you-
no food.
go ahead.
Huh? Unfortunately, no snacks or drinks for Jade.
You
And she
guys,
probably won't be plugging directly into the extranet either.
Yeah,
You have to use the terminal.
yeah. But now you'll get to see how fast Jade can type. Shall I roll a dice to see how many words per second she can type?
sure.
Alright, where's my dice bag again? It keeps wanting to run away from me for some reason.
Now, are you saying words per second or words per minute?
Words per minute, I mean.
Gotta say,
Impressive. It's like,
What
oh,
should I
let's
roll,
go
Dark?
for that.
A D what?
What's the average type
These
speed?
nuts.
Isn't it like
It's something.
Well,
Like
yes.
50 to, yeah, I don't know.
It is a number value.
It is an integer. It might even be a float.
But I would say probably roll a d100.
Yeah, that's probably a safe
I
bet.
would still, I don't know, maybe roll it with advantage, and she's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
They
What do
were
you think?
Hacker Man for their
Yeah.
gang, so yeah.
Yeah, I'd say roll it with advantage.
Guys,
for-
settle off towards destination. It takes all of
First roll is a 91,
takes you
and
about
second roll
54 minutes to get there.
is a 95. So 95 words per minute.
That's pretty darn good.
Because the average, I looked it up, and it says the average is 40.
Yeah, if she was a hacker, she'd have plenty of practice typing, so she'd be pretty far up there.
Plus, with all the, augment and everything, probably process to get all the words down faster. You
Yeah.
got that fancy robo hand, I bet that can type pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
They type every other. So they type on the other one half of the keyboard faster than the other.
No, they type across the entire keyboard with robo hand, but then the normal fingers are like doing like shift and caps lock and spacebar.
That would actually look pretty good.
The weirdest way to type, just one hand on the keyboard, one hand on the spacebar. They're gonna see Jade type in the weirdest way no one's ever seen before.
Yeah. It's like the grab claw game control technique, but for keyboard.
I hate watching people play that way. It annoys me. I'm glad it works for them, but damn it.
I bet you hold down the shift with your thumb, don't you?
I bet you hold down the left shift with your right thumb.
That'd be a long thumb.
We've all seen the
Both hands over the top of each other, and your fingers kind of interlaced as you type. Usually thumbs for the shifts and stuff.
So, where is this terminal?
It's inside the cafe. They're serving like various snacks and stuff. They have booths that you can go to and pay to have pressurized and get a certain atmosphere pumped in there. It takes about an hour to get up, any particular settings, but it is a service that they are offering for about 80 credits.
Jade will ask, you guys want a pressurized booth so that we can kind of relax and sit down and have a snack and drink?
That sounds nice. This suit was made by Satan.
Before my superior alien anatomy.
Jade will pay to have the booth pressurized so that they can all comfortably sit in it.
Return having been comfortable from the beginning. Flesh is for weaklings.
Your flesh is weak.
I'm aware.
You are weak, Corvus.
I'm aware, Ferris. Flesh is
But yeah.
weak. Shut up.
So Jade will pay the appropriate person the credits.
Alright.
Time nap.
And what is available on the snack and drink menu?
Yeah.
Well, they have the Galactic Standard menu, and then they have the local menu. The Galactic Standard has things like taste, flavor,
My
sugar,
favorite.
paste.
Menu item number 17.
Mmm.
Yum.
Can I get a number
Nature
19?
taste.
Woo! Muni item number 32. Now this time with extra splee.
Ah, yes, corpse starch.
Hmm.
No.
Mm.
They have, still on the galactic menu, yellow, Terran
Menu
delicacy
item
in
number
parentheses.
Rehydrated bean.
Another Terran delicacy, spam.
God, I bet they would try to sell spam first. What is this? It's meat, but why? It's full of preservatives. Why isn't it cooking?
Ma'am,
Doesn't need to.
Doesn't
This is
need
not
to be
only.
cooked. Listen
this
up,
is
it
not
is
a
pink,
all
it should be
problem.
brown.
Well, you can cook it if you want.
Oh, a spam sandwich sounds amazing.
Spam is
I
really
had pizza and breadsticks.
There's
so
enough
salty.
menu items on there. You could probably like
Yeah.
construct them and assemble them into like a spam grilled cheese.
Oh great, Zitron's in predator mode. Yay.
Do they have spam on the menu then?
I mean, yeah, sure. It's probably an export from the Terran planet. I wouldn't be surprised. It's pretty simple
There-
to make, and it ships to stores for fucking.
Jade's
It
just
comes
gonna-
with it.
I would like the
Did
spam
you get
and
something
the grilled cheese, please.
That's why your tip is so big.
Right. Is that
Carbs.
that weird vintage meat can that you can
The
buy?
unholy meat monolith created from the byproduct grinding up the hopes and dreams of entire generations of poultry and pork.
Oh, I'll take one.
It's just meat. It's just meat in a
You know what?
can.
Fuck it. That's exactly how they describe it when you question what spam is. The unholy meat obelisk, the amalgamate, several pigs.
Of several
Okay,
animals.
Let
Through
me
a
find
sieve.
this fucking shit post. I love it.
You just Raven kind of puts up their hand. I'll take one too. I've heard it's really good.
Now, how expensive is it?
Oh yeah, no, the food's damn cheap here. It's like $10
Okay.
every.
Oh, okay, cool.
The spam is actually on sale. Please get this out of our stores.
You're so short.
It has too much salt. Nobody wants it. Buy it.
You got Jade energy out here. This interaction is. You're so short. Okay, put some inches in me then.
Whoa.
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 That's valid response, I guess.
Only short until I'm halfway up the wall.
I'm only short until you've got me in a Nelson.
No, you're still short. That's not how that works.
Okay, but instead of a Nelson, what if you just grabbed me by the ankles and fucked it like that?
I'm gonna use you like a trash bag, so I don't get drip on my carpet.
Fuck me like a speed bag.
I'm gonna hold you upside down. That way I can throw you in the.
Oh god, wait, no. I just imagined that.
I'm gonna hold you upside down like this. That way, when I get done with you, I can throw you in the shower and wash you off.
Why do you have a reinforced shower nozzle?
Don't worry about it.
Why is it on a hose?
Why is it hooked up to a pressure washer? This isn't getting better.
Why
I
does
can
the
rub
shower
my back
nozzle
with no
look gaped?
handlebars.
Moving on. We're getting off track.
So Vivian is also interested in the spam.
Oh, and she will also order a
Wow.
drink,
Rude.
a coffee.
Wow.
But they don't have
Rude.
coffee.
Oh,
Eh?
what do they have?
Toxic.
They have tea.
Yeah.
Okay, do they have oolong? Or what kind of tea do they have?
Ooh, you're long.
Drink black tea as God intended, mortal.
Well, see, I'm pretty sure this part of the translation got messed up somewhere. Because they have it labeled as tea, and then you can what kind of tea they have, and they have bay leaf tea, chicken tea, thyme
Ew. That was. Ooh.
Cinnamon tea.
It's time to stop. Mhm.
Rosemary tea.
Rosemary.
Oh.
Yes, rosemary
You
tea.
can-
Pine
have
tea. Actually, that one's I've
A
had.
post from a leaf,
Pretty
from a
good.
nut, from an oat, from a wheat, from a tree.
I would like the rosemary tea, please.
I would like it from a nipple, please. Sorry, it's just that had the same energy as that fucking scale.
We have got enough
No.
milks. Would everyone stop milking shit?
It's so good.
I just love it. Just you have you can have from a flag, from a seed, from a leaf, from a
From a nut, from an oak, from a tree.
tree. I would like it from a nipple, please. Any nipple will do. I'm not picky.
Preferably a cow's.
She likes me. I had asked her to give it to me from her nipple. Just the fucking
I'm not the free hoo-ha with your little friends in the back milking fucking cashew nuts.
Ah, you're the weird one, not me. It's because as he's speaking, you can legitimately hear the distress.
You're the freaks, not me. He puts so much emotion into just his voice. That's what does it.
Yes, that was an excellent skit.
Um,
Now I want to watch
no.
it again.
I have it if you want me to
Well,
send it to you.
Either
So
way.
Jade asked for rosemary tea and to ask you if you wanted it with or without pulp.
No pulp, thank you.
I have become violently angry.
Alright. So, Jade has ordered 2 meals that they can deconstruct and reconstruct into a spam sandwich and a mashed potatoes and bacon.
What?
That's the other part of the meals. They don't have
Okay.
grilled chicken by itself. They have meals that
Fair enough.
Well, that's
Raven has
good
also
giving-
ordered spam, and Vivian has also spam. The spam meals comes with potatoes, mashed variety. You can also have them in long fried variety.
Technically, all potatoes to your stomach are mashed.
Shut up.
I don't know what you're talking about. I swallow my fries whole.
Ah, that one was exceptionally spiky and painful.
Just do that Stiegel thing. Just hot, 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 hot.
So, well, Vivian was also interested in the sandwich. So, does the sandwich come with mashed potatoes and bacon?
The sandwich comes with bacon covered toast on the side.
In that case, I think Vivian is going to get her potatoes in the long variety, so that she can mix that stuff together.
Alright, they cut fries. And what about Raven? Are they interested in the spam by itself?
Yeah, they're gonna go with the spam. They heard rumblings of a self-frying can, but that might have just been unsubstantiated rumors.
That
It's
was
not.
an idea
No.
at some point, but no.
It's like those soups that cook themselves.
Mhm.
Science is there. It works. It's just prohibitively expensive.
And potentially carcinogenic.
Yeah. Okay, so Raven also gets spam potato. You all get your orders. You go to the, pressure chamber. And after about an hour of staring at your food, watching it get cold, and literally
Yeah, I was
watching.
gonna say they probably want to wait for their food until the thing is
Ah.
pressurized, but then how would it get delivered?
Pretty much. And you can watch ammonia, like, as the chamber, hits the atmosphere. It's totally safe by the time, the bell goes off, informs you that you can take your stuff. But at the same time, you just watched, like, of gas come out of
I found it.
appetizing.
Man, that is an
Vivian's
11-pound
like
whole
disappointed that hers is cold now.
It has no bones, fat, or connective tissue.
Okay, so
It's an
let's
amalgamation of the meat of several pigs emulsified with side string, ultimately inexorably joined. An unholy meat obelisk. God had no hand in the creation of this abhorrence. The fact that this ham monolith exists proves that God is either impotent to alter his universe or ignorant to the horrors taking place in his kingdom. His prism of pork is more than a deli meat. It is a physical declaration of mankind's contempt for natural order. The hubris manifest. We also have a low sodium variety if you would prefer that.
yes.
that is still one of my favorite memes. I know I forwarded it from somewhere, but
I couldn't
it's
find
been
here
posted
where
a
you
couple
forwarded it, so I just went back to the meme archives of Reddit.
The second ancient one only has only counted for beside the great iFunny. By the
Jade-
bro.
Jade is gonna kind of waft the her food a little bit to get see if she can get all the gas off of it before she takes her helmet off.
by the ancient one. Was that a 4chan link?
Say it isn't so, brother.
It is, brother. Oh my god, he's going Super Saiyan.
Jade will be the first to dig into her meal.
Oh, it's so squishy.
Oh, yeah, I should mention there's like a hibachi grill in the table.
is that for cooking spam? For
That's
heating
for-
it up?
Up any food, because they realize that if you're gonna be in there until whatever atmosphere is, the food's gonna get cold.
Jade will use the hibachi to warm up her sandwich.
Yes, Vivian's going to do the same.
I would poach me an egg.
She
Server probably
she
didn't.
rather
mind.
likes hers hot and potentially crispy.
Do you think the server found Zitron's joke of him referring to them as what he wanted to eat as his meal funny? If not, he thinks it's funny. It amused him because he heard the joke from somewhere.
Sure.
Whoever it was that was taking their info. Fucking. Oh my god. What is... That's it. Fuck it. Tactical sleep.
Tactical.
Lay my head on the hibachi.
So,
That was
is there like
Vivian,
a terminal on the table somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so they're gonna get to see Jade's weird method of typing when she gets on it and just searching for Terran news.
It takes too long to load the search. So you just fucking command prompt, load it that way.
Mm-hmm.
You just hear Raven. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do that.
Yeah, so the way I do it's faster.
This feels like sacrilege.
Mm-hmm. So, what brings up the search when she pulls up news about Terra?
Alright, so Terra News has finding on. There
no.
was 10 attack full of Terran. And anyone that had cyberware and was suffering from immense hardware failure and
Organ what? Oh,
organ rejection.
Ugh.
And a lot of Terran suffered from massive hemorrhages, falling over deads, and the children are just gone. They don't know where they went, they don't know what happened to them. There's videos of caretakers turning around and the child just fucking disappears, and they turn back and there's just a pile of
Oh,
oh, that's fuck.
what's going on the home front, Jade?
About 98% of all of humanity is either dead or missing. And the remaining percentage are, like, tourists that didn't get any nanotechnology installed, or people that are sort of existing outside of the system, like, or anyone that was part of a heavy roleplay environment, like Fantasy Planets, Star Trek, Conglomerate.
So, like the captain who was from one of those fantasy planets.
Jade's just gonna kind of sit back in her booth looking at this. And she will relay the news to Vivian and Zitrun about what happened.
Well, Vivian's sitting right there, so I think she
Yeah,
can
she-
see it too.
Oh, yeah. If she's sitting right beside Jade.
I mean, they probably didn't read the articles quite as fast as you were. 5 of them open at a time, but yeah.
Yeah. So, all the children on Terra are missing. There was some attack that caused people with extensive augmentations to just have either brain hemorrhaging or have mass organ rejection and die. What'd you say, like 98% of Terrans are dead?
98% of Terrans across the
98% of Terrans across the universe are dead.
What? Just bird with a mouthful of spam. That sounds unlikely.
She's gonna see if she can get the captain on the Captain,
I wasn't doing anything. Wait, you're not actually right now. What do you want?
I'm looking at the news for Terra.
Yeah.
All the children are missing. 98% of Terrans across the entire universe are dead, except for those that were purists in heavy roleplay worlds, or that were like outside of the systems, and all the children are missing.
Well, that sucks. Ow! Fuck. God damn it.
What are you doing, Captain?
I'm working on the panel.
What panel?
Well, you know that thing, take a Phillips head screwdriver and you try to tighten a bolt, it doesn't want to, washed out, and you gotta get a bigger Phillips head, and it just keeps scraping all the off, rounded now, and you gotta
Did you
go-
strip the bolt?
Yeah, I'm trying to drill it out.
Okay.
Are we just not going to talk about Jade species essentially going extinct? Kind of concerned about that. That sounds like it could be an everybody problem.
Well, he's technically part of the same species.
You're right, you know. Also, humanity got pushed to only 1% of them, then they bounced back from that. So, admittedly, we had the digital Omni Messiah at the time, and we don't know what's causing this one, because the Mantids, physical threat you could punch.
This is some kind of temporal attack, it says.
Oh, fuck. Did Earth 7 break the peace tree?
I don't know. And she's scanning through different pages trying to find more information.
There is no information on the parallel Earths.
There's no information about that.
Alright. Probably not that then.
Still,
I suppose we should probably try and pitch in and help. Just kind of is the right thing to do.
You wanna
Yeah.
help? You
Well,
wanna go to war?
yeah.
Against
I don't know about
things
going to
that
war,
control
but
time.
well, I meant more like searching for a solution, answers, that sort of thing.
I've got to do something.
I'm still in charge of thinking of everything they possibly can.
Alright,
Did,
that means we're really lucky, Jade. I just realized that.
Yeah.
98%, and they missed, and somehow that missed you. And the captain. Holy shit, you guys are lucky. Go buy a lottery ticket.
Well, I'm from the fantasy world, like they said it wasn't affecting, and Jade only has the arm. And if that starts being rejected by their body, it's not that big of a deal to
No,
get it off.
Captain, you got to remember, I've got more than just the arm.
Well, yeah, you've got the studs, but that's not in.
Well, no,
well,
my
it is in your brain. That's different.
I've also got the external net link.
Ooh, who says you don't have any nanobots and stuff from our time on, our initial foray into the Station Mary?
I don't know. That and my nipples.
Oh, yeah, that's not like
Oh, yeah. I
replace
always forget
organ.
about those.
Yeah, well, you don't see my nipples very often.
I've just kind of gotten that subtle glow.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's probably more like these people who died had organ transplants or, that sort of thing. They
Oh
got
yeah, no, I
reached-
haven't had any of those.
Yeah.
So that might be why you were safe.
I hope so. This makes me worried about that one surgery now, Captain.
Which that
The one that you suggested for the soul net for Mary.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But yeah, don't get that.
Yeah.
That is 100% invasive. Like, take this and they stick it up your nose all the way back to the very back of it, and they break away that layer of plate. They can get at, like, particular raisin-sized brain that's like, in the hemispheres, but, like, underneath it. And then
The
they
pituitary
gotta
gland?
come yeah, yeah, and then they gotta go, like, around it and get to, like, the base of the brain, like, the stem. And, all that is, it's a very involved. Takes, like, 7 cover.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off from that for a while.
Yeah, it wasn't fun when I got mine.
You got one?
Well, yeah, I had to.
Huh.
Jade, you have to remember, I'm an old man.
You're not that old, Captain.
I'm over 30 years old, I should be dead.
I'm like 100 years old, Captain.
I know. I didn't say how old I actually was. I said I was over
did I-
30.
Just, it's like, wait a minute. How did I get paired up with a bunch of geezers? Vivian, how old are you?
Oh, I'm just in my 20s.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well,
They're
like,
just leaving it at that.
But what about you?
Hmm? Oh, I'm bird aged.
As vague as possible.
How old are you? Oh, you know.
Bird.
Jade having a small existential crisis about over 90% of her species being wiped out.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
that's
what's-
fair.
What time is it on Terra?
Like 4 a.m.
She's gonna call her doctor.
All right. Yeah, the doctor picks up.
Why didn't you tell me about this?
Oh, what?
98% of Terrans getting wiped out.
Oh, you know, they haven't had any Terran customers.
98% of them are gone, dead.
No, I never leave the hospital bed. Fucking, how was I supposed to know? I work 25-hour shifts.
Yes, I know. But still, you work there. I know you have a lot of customers.
Yeah, and when they don't pick up the phone, I put a line through their name and I assume that they're dead. The profession has a lot of death. It's not surprising to me.
That's because this time they are dead.
Yes, well, maybe they should have eaten their apple.
Look, you didn't have any kids, did you?
No.
Because all the children are missing.
Oh no, future customers.
There we go. You got to him.
Yeah, every single child is gone.
How am I gonna make money now? I was supposed to retire in 10 years.
The only ones that are left are like the purists, ones with minimal augments like myself, and then those that are like in the heavy roleplay worlds.
Okay, so I'll give aphrodisiacs to the minimal. And we'll get them to repopulate. Alright, sounds like a plan.
Do we really need another Terra full of just normies?
I mean, some of them are the cool that I have on offer.
Look, we're heading, we're stopping
Hey.
here.
Parents are gone. Ideally. Tell me what I can't do.
Hey, look,
No, hold
Listen.
on. I'm gonna have to think about this. I'll call you back.
no, wait,
Yeah,
listen,
no.
I am motherfucker.
Good job.
Oh, is that a like a way to say goodbye? Because I've heard that was a very common thing to say for humans.
It's very common, but it's it's not anything nice.
Oh,
It's kind of an insult. Kinda. It's called a swear.
that felt facetious. That must be bad.
So Jade just kind of, and she's gonna see if she can call one of her friends on Terra.
Sam is starting to smoke.
She's gonna just kind of use the spatula to flop it off onto a plate and just kind of go try to call one of her friends.
It's like when it starts to smoke, that's when Vivian starts to reach. Ooh. It's ready.
Yeah, Jade has pretty much lost interest in her meal right now.
Just your little beak slappies just.
Yeah, no, she's not paying attention to Raven.
Alright,
Right
who
now.
are you calling?
She is going to call one of her friends in the stacks.
In the alright. Like a neighbor or friend or
Neighbor and online friend.
okay.
They met on the extranet in a virtual world and figured out they were neighbors, so they became real life friends.
No response.
And she's. Oh.
They might just be online or offline.
And she's gonna send a message. This is Jade. If you're there, please, at some point, send me a message. I heard what happened. Send. And she's gonna, close out all the tabs and just kind of run her hand through her hair.
The
I knew it
captain's
was.
still on the microphone. So, do you want to visit Finn's world instead, or
No. We've got to go to Terra.
Alright. But you know, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Mary did just pop out of whatever they were in. Like, what time frame for when that happened?
She's gonna open it back up and search for the time frame when it happened.
Around when you guys found Mary.
Yeah, about the same time when we found Mary.
Oh, we fucked with the time-space continuum. We should have left Mary. I called it. Wait, did I call it?
No, I don't think you did.
No, you didn't call it.
Oh, okay. Ignore me.
Jade's gonna see if she can get a hold of her dad. That's the one she's worried about the most. Come on, Dad, pick up, pick up.
Did their dad have, like, sense of things? Were they on, like, fantasy?
I would say he had to have an organ replaced because of old age.
Alright,
You know?
which organ?
The liver.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not deadly. They're still there. They
Okay.
pick up.
I mean, not in a good way, but, you know, not dead.
Yeah.
It'll grow back.
Why was it replaced?
But yeah, when Dad, I'm so glad you picked up. Oh, hey kiddo.
Oh,
It's
you're
been a
gonna do
while.
this, MPD? Okay.
Do you want to?
I mean, if you want to be the DM, go ahead.
It doesn't. No, I'm not the DM.
Already started.
Nope. I take it back.
No,
Too
it's
late.
too late.
I need you to have
Nope.
me make a
Too bad.
perception roll.
You've given them a voice
No.
and a personality. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick. You have a nice conversation with Jade's dad.
Damn it. Hey kiddo, it's been a while. What you been up to? Hey, I heard what happened. Are you okay? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Had to go to the hospital, and a lot of the people that were there were dead. So yeah, things aren't looking so hot here. Where are you? I don't know what the name of this planet is. I'm on with a crew, a salvage crew. Oh, you're actually doing something productive with your life finally. Dad. I don't need to come bail you out of jail again, do I? No, Dad.
Hey, pass the soap!
Raven, shut up! Did you finally get a boyfriend? No. Well, I am pregnant. You're finally giving me grandbabies? It's about time. Dad. Look, this is one of my crewmates, Vivian. Vivian, this is my dad.
Hi. Is it like on a video call or something?
Yes.
So yeah, she's going to lean in.
You're gonna see this older gentleman still has a full head of shoulder-length hair, and you can see where Jade gets the punk rock aesthetic from.
Oh, I didn't know older humans could have plumage for so long. Just beak. That's all they could see is probably the end of their beak sticking in.
Hey, I bet you taste good in teriyaki sauce.
Ooh, now I see where she gets it.
So you're safe. I'm glad. I don't have to bail you out of jail again. That's good. Do you need anything? No, Dad. But I will be coming home to Terra soon. Oh, good. You can swing by then. Dad, you know I don't like coming to that part of the city. Why? Because you know how out of place I feel. Oh, sweetie, you know you always have a room with me. Dad. Well, I gotta go. My food's about done, and I need to refill. There's starting to be blood in my alcohol stream. Bye, sweetie. Blip.
I'm not trying to be rude when I say this, but That makes things make so much more sense.
Yeah, I know.
Possible alcohol. That's
It's extra pure.
well, I mean, yeah, because if you're an alcoholic, they will give you alcohol, but they don't want you going into remission in the hospital.
That means they have to spend more shit on you to keep you from dying.
Yeah.
Why are you expensive? I'm not. I'm an alcoholic. That's what I said.
But the thing about my dad, he lives in a better part of Terra. He lives in the high rise.
Lives
Whatever the ritzy part of Terra is.
well, is he from America? Burgerland?
Yeah.
Part of Burgerland, probably. Retired?
Yes.
Probably like
Florida.
the panhandle of maybe
Texas.
Texas. is Great to retire in.
I could see him being in like Florida, like the Miami-ish area.
Maybe.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to Terra. So yeah, that was my dad.
Well, if the populations are decreased, you might really not have to worry about fitting in so much.
Yeah, you
Just on
will
the flip
have to. I will say you will have to watch out for some of the purists. Some of them are in the old ways of Xenos bad.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun at that.
Hey, come on, only in Jacksonville.
I think you just annoyed people, and they don't even know it yet.
So all one of our viewers, yeah, okay.
that reminded me of The Good Place. I don't know if you've seen that. There's a character talking about Jacksonville. Yeah, it's hilarious. Anyway, yes, that's what that reminded me of.
So is Vivi trying to like spam and cars? Because it's not. It
No.
doesn't.
No, she grilled it to the point where it had like darkened and stuff. She's like, "Eh, good enough."
Yeah, it took 20 minutes to get here. Good enough. For real, it takes- Damn.
Gotta cook that shit on a high heat for a while.
High heat in an oil pan. On a faster cube it and then cover it in flour and breadcrumbs and deep fry that shit.
Yeah. So Jade is gonna sip on her tea.
Definitely tastes like rosemary.
Yeah, that's definitely rosemary. It's not bad.
Vivian is slowly consuming her spam and grilled cheese, just kind of like slap the spam on top and
So
They made an inside out. Oh no.
So anywhere you guys want to go after this? Now that I've got my information and I'm currently internally panicking.
I mean, well, I was thinking we could explore, maybe find something that we could do to make a little bit of money. Maybe do some sightseeing.
Yeah.
Maybe something to distract you a little bit now.
Yeah, I can do a lot. I just can't drink anymore. 'Cause,
Well, I suppose that does make sense.
yeah. I can't do the one thing to drown my demons, even though they know how to surf.
Are they butthole surfing demons?
Yeah.
Oh no, they have a rock band.
Yeah, my dad's rich. But I didn't want to live off his money.
Oh, I understand that.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So Jade will consume her spam sandwich.
Why do people act like this stuff is so bad? It's delicious.
I know, it's so salty. I love it. Can birds have lots of salt?
We're gonna find out.
I think it's fine. Probably have the same reaction that high cholesterol.
Oh. Even a little bit is potentially toxic to small birds.
Oh,
Or
really?
even it's a large small bird, so it's okay.
Yeah, but just as too much salt isn't good for us, it also isn't good for our birds, and even a little bit is potentially toxic to small birds. Even
Okay,
one
but
salty chip or pretzel can upset the electrolyte and fluid balance in a bird's tiny body.
you also
leading
have to
to-
remember that a potato chip is probably 4 times the size of a bird's stomach.
Yeah.
So you have to
It's-
scale up the volume. Like
Yeah.
It's like that whole
that
thing with
same
potassium.
situation with like, oh, you can't feed dogs chocolate. No, you can, because the lethal
Just not
dose
a lot
of
of it.
chocolate for the dog is the weight of the dog.
Just don't do the same thing with grapes. Apparently that's super toxic.
Or onion. Anything in the onion family.
That's just miserable. I could not go through a life without onions.
It's not so.
They're so good.
Get that tang from other stuff, like cattails.
Yeah.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Getting about that tactical sleep. An hour left in the session.
They're gonna go do some sightseeing.
Everyone's gonna get some things.
Yeah.
There's tallest building.
I will be
city.
right back. I do apologize.
Okay.
There's okay, tallest building in the city. There's helicopter tours. There's the arcade, apparently. Oh, there's geysers. What kind of geysers do
Mm.
you have? I don't really have a water.
The geysers could be interesting. Well,
Yeah.
it kind of depends on what they're made of. But how tall is this tallest building?
What's you in a second? Ugh. So the tallest building on this planet is
Bird is back.
486.
Ooh.
What is their definition of a floor? Is it not 23 feet?
23 feet.
Damn it. Okay.
Actually, all the thing up.
Oh. Die, human.
More ammonia.
A cryovolcano is a type of volcano that erupts volatiles, such as ammonia, methane.
Sounds dangerous.
Oh yeah, ammonia, methane, and a few others are actually considered cryogenic. Because if they're in a liquid form, they are cold as balls.
There's also
That's-
ice volcanoes on some moons that erupt water and water ice.
Okay.
Like liquid water and ice.
So when the ammonia rains down from the atmosphere, combining with something else, cause that. I guess it's not gonna do that on its own. Actually, no, this would be a pretty fucking cold planet, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
It'd have to be.
Yeah. So yeah, it is. It is a cryovolcano. Okay.
So Vivian probably hates it because it's so cold.
Well, the environment.
Yeah.
You just hear the little fucking furnace inside just. Vivian, you're vibrating.
These particular cryovolcanoes are caused by tidal friction. Cities powered by geothermals.
How do you say geocryogenic?
Cold as fuck.
Cryothermal.
That works.
What color is it? Form, isn't it like clear?
It's kind of yellowy, clearish.
Images.
It's typically hard to see because the cloud of fuck that it creates.
Yeah. Looking at it in its pure form, it is just clear.
Mm.
That must be a thing they put in it so you can see it a little easier.
Absolutely. A lot of things are clear in their pure form. You can also apparently use it as a supplement.
Yep. Because fucking of course you can.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably right along there with the people that like to inject bleach into their food so they can cure autism.
It's like, I don't need to supplement my food with ammonia. I can produce it myself.
What minute? Fuego cinnamon scented ammonia by Skull Smash. Warning, not for kids or sissies. Do not ingest if you have health concerns.
Oh, it's for fucking it's lifting salts.
Yeah.
It's for those psychos that like to and then lift shit. Yeah, I'm calling you strong dumb bitches out. Quit that shit. It's weird.
Yeah. Right under it is a similar product that's just strength salts.
Which is probably very unhealthy.
As far as they know, it's fine. just horrifically stimulating.
Some of the reviews. That girl hits like it means it. Okay. Product came on time? Question mark. I hope it did.
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Feeling the burn. No, I think you're losing something there, bud.
How to inhale fire without dying. Step 1.
No, they make cold fire though.
And cold plasma.
Okay. So, you guys want to go to the cryo volcanoes then?
Yeah,
That would
Yeah.
be interesting, yes.
Jade is interested.
Raven's just enjoying the ride.
It's another public transit trip there. It's gonna be 100 credits. I feel like I've said 100 credits.
You did just a second ago describing how you felt as such a way that after saying it.
That's how much it costs. The guys are
What, for all of us?
for everyone.
You said 23 or 123?
100.
Ooh,
Like a 2-hour trip.
okay. Jade is paying her part.
Which is, what, 41 credits? Well, I suppose that Vivian can do hers too. If they want to split it. Let's see. Jump over to the right program. Make my notes.
Oh.
Go back on.
No.
Raven's
Just
gonna kind of like
Alex.
hold out a credit chit. Here's my half.
So, 40.
Or we just have to be funny enough that our laughing wakes them up. Quick, become comedy.
No.
Like, oh, what the fuck? Why wouldn't you become comedy with?
Because I can't spontaneously be funny.
Doing it right now, though.
No, I'm not.
Don't you know?
You don't know.
Loud equals funny.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm gonna pull out the legendary 4-pog on you if you don't be funny right now.
The what?
The legendary 4-pog!
Oh no.
I'm not sure what's going on.
So, you guys all write out what amounts to nature for this planet. Definitely some interesting biology out here. Frozen wastes. Very angular growth that penetrate ice layers and looks to have fruits of some variety that sort of form in the bill shapes so that when they fall, dig down into the ice. Oh yeah, apparently frozen at guess they're farming those.
Huh.
Must be main.
Food. The mention of fruit has roused the lizard.
The mention of food.
Yeah, I can't hold on. Between the sciatica and the lack of sleep, I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna take a nap.
It's okay, friend.
Ooh, sleep
Okay.
is important.
Yeah.
Oh, Vivian is going to be careful not to disturb these because she doesn't want to wreck anything.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. So the card takes you to a point that a small overlook over what appears to what could be mistaken for a frozen lake on Terra. Completely and flat, and there's some signpostings around that talk about history, how the local kids irrigate their farms for a long time.
Ooh.
There's a very nice picture of a geyser actively discharging. Their ice sheets have splintered in, then forced up a sort of volcano. But looking out on the scene, it looks rather undisturbed at the moment.
Vivian's going to look for information. Just kind of curious to see how often these things erupt.
It erupts at sunset and sunrise.
I suppose that would make sense.
Yeah.
As to say, not right now.
Has to stay in like 36 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
So that's a ways away.
A ways off, but there is a sort of, park grounds that you guys can walk around to spend your time if you want to. I'm not going to go into detail explaining all of the sites and about here. If you've ever been on a nature trail,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna give you a roll for Raven trying to find a shiny rock.
Sure.
They've kind of just been. My brain just shut off. I'm sorry. They've just been kind of looking at stuff and kind of hoping they'd catch a shiny because, well, they've got a little stash growing of shiny things. That would explain the forcep they tried to nip earlier.
Raven like a metal acne combo their claw.
That's gonna be a 47.
47. Tiny.
Is Raven trying to steal things?
They're just looking for things that already out here.
Mm.
So in your shiny hunting, about goddamn fast.
Mm-hmm.
After about 43 minutes of around, as you're on the trail, you notice something glinting under one of. Upon going over and dusting the new off of it, picking it up, realize it is some sort of embedded ring of copper.
Oh, that's going in the pocket.
What kind of gem? It is a ruby style cut. It is of clear crystalline structure with it almost like a geode of purple crystals running through the middle of it. Like a spire with off of it. Probably almost 100% manufactured, but it's pretty.
And it's in the pocket. They feel fulfilled. Why is that so hard to say?
Tongue twister.
They feel fulfilled.
All right. Not everyone has the same amount of practice with their tongue.
Also,
Glittery
yay, I have
philo feels fulfilled.
Not gonna attempt. Bird is happy they acquired shiny.
So I do have power now, just no cable. But
Thought
at
they-
least I'll be able to access my documents.
Ah, yes, this is good. I thought the CableNet people were gonna come by first.
Well, they're not coming by or anything. They just had expected to get their cable restored at 4:30, but it's looking like that has not happened yet.
How do they restore the cable power?
By fixing the damaged lines.
Uh,
I bet you luck you still had power in your phone lines.
Who knows? Technically, we don't use phone lines because it is all through the cable now.
Oh,
but you still need 3-phase power.
houses are polyphase. Because for some reason you can't have two-phase, even though that's exactly what that shit is.
Well, I mean, you can, it's just not very efficient. I've actually created 2-phase power systems while I was digging around learning how circuit boards work. And they're okay. They're just not
But that's
symmetrical. That's
what 240 for like a dryer is. It's two-phase. It's phase 1 and phase 2. Power and power.
and
Not with 240. It's power and power. You have a ground, which is not neutral, even though neutral is a ground.
well,
Brain pain because some asshole put our fucking power system together like a twat.
a bunch of twats put the power system together. So the problem with 2-phase is it's not really symmetrical. You get 2 bumps and then you get a gap, and that just has to do with how the magnets or the generator are set up. Because it's actually the generator providing frequency.
Aren't they like 60 degrees out or some shit?
It's something like that. It has to do with how the magnetic fields interact at various and the most efficient magnetic flux to power, like your actual amperage. Whereas 2-phase, if you set it up like that, same way, it's gonna have a gap, and it's gonna kind of be stuttery, and you can rectify it out and turn it into DC, and then convert it into whatever you want. You can even turn it into 1-phase. Some motors run on 1-phase. It's just not.
That's why we run 3-phase and then break it up into the phases that we need.
Yeah. I guess the best analogy I could make is each phase is like a piston in an engine. Does a 1-piston engine work? Yeah, sure. It's not great, and it's gonna have a hard time starting if it has a whole bunch of pistons, but it works when it's going. 2-phase
Oh yeah, they
is like
chug to them.
2 pistons in a 3-piston engine. And then 3-phase is
Down,
all
up, down, up, down, up.
and then
Yeah.
4 is the same thing again. It's 3-piston 4-engine block.
We do not talk about 6-phase because that's breaking into soft starters, and those were made by the Satan.
Yeah, 6-phase is its own whole. You've got overlapping fluxes. You have to be
It's a
super
lot of power.
precise, and it's so much torque.
It's incredibly powerful. It's just danger.
It is, yeah, a pain in the ass. And
Ooh.
theoretically, you can keep going by odd numbers all the way up the cycle, but like, why would you?
3 does it. 3 works fine.
3 is good enough in most cases. 6 is only there for like height.
I would like to be part of that or see that conversation with the power company and the place that needs 6 phase. It's like, so 3 phase, but twice. No,
No, no,
literally
you see,
6 individual phases.
no, you see, we need 2 3-phase power lines running to our building. Okay. And we need them both to go to individual transformers, right? And then those transformers have to go to a rectifier that's going to offset the phase. Okay. And so that, you know, you can combine all of them and they overlap. Right. The 3 phase. No.
Just continuous, just ow.
I mean, eventually, if you overlap enough phases, it just becomes DC again.
It's double DC. It's 2 phase DC.
It's 2-phase DC, and I don't think the world is ready for that yet.
Well, that's how they sync up. What is it? That's how they sync up 50 hertz and 60 hertz. Is using a 6 phase DC bus.
Well, yeah, that's just because they have so many overlaps that they can fix it. You still have losses.
Oh yeah, no, you're losing half your oomph. Sort of? I don't know, it's confusing.
It's like you're changing from 50 to 60 hertz, right?
Yeah.
So that's like a 30% loss.
Oh.
It's not 10%, it's not half, it's around 30 because you're gonna lose it in the troughs and transition.
It's very complicated.
It's complicated from the surface, but once you start memorizing how everything works, it's all just jiggle. All electricity is jiggling electrons.
Yeah, they're not actually moving either.
Oh no, they move. Electrons move from atom to atom, and the gaps go the other direction.
Ouch, but aren't the gaps where we get our power from?
It depends on which methodology you follow. If you say that electrons are coming from the negative side of the battery, then you're following the electrons. If you say the electrons come from the positive side of the battery, then you're following the gaps.
Yes, I agree.
This is
I
why...
intend electricity.
fun fact, this is why diodes and transistors have a little arrow in the diagram. That's the direction the electrons are going if you're following the positive model.
Traditional
Yes.
versus correct.
Essentially. Traditional versus correct.
It's so janky.
Also, the wiring gauges that we use as a standard are completely arbitrary. We could set them to anything we want, we just chose to standardize them because it's easier.
Some asshole is going to make a stink of it. See, right here it's 32 gauge, right over here it's 7.
Yes, I concur.
You can figure out how many amps and volts and watts a wire can carry by taking the cross-section and the length of the wire and figuring out its resistance, but, like, it's so much easier to
not
just...
NEC.
Oh yeah, even in AC it's just harder because there's more math involved. But it's just so
No,
much easier to be
please.
like, this is an 8-gauge wire, it handles this.
No, I'm saying the NEC, National Electric Code.
Oh, I thought you said AC.
I don't want to do NEC again. That made my face hurt.
Almost everyone I know that works with electricity and anything even remotely dangerous just start. Okay, what gauge is this wire? What can it handle? Alright, we're gonna use that then.
It's like, that'll work.
That'll work. What's this, 10% over the amount of power it's actually gonna be receiving? Yeah, that's fine.
FBI.
Like
Yes.
98% of the time it is. Because that's what fuses are for. Because the fuse is 10% under.
Oh, those sneaky fuck buckets.
Well, if each person working on a system gives themselves a safety net, eventually the final product is like half as strong as it's supposed to be.
So, are we done with the session then?
It sounds
or-
like it. We got like a half hour left, and the only person that ever complains about ending early is asleep.
Yeah.
You guys are enjoying nature and the geyser, and Raven has discovered a shiny and hidden it in their knot pocket.
Mhm.
Well, I
That's
assume
not
that
spelled with an N.
Yeah, that is not spelled without the K.
Why are you like this?
Not spelled without the K, so that's what
Well,
E-N-O-T?
God
are you
damn
gonna
it.
stop? Are you gonna stop recording then?
I mean, is there anything else you guys want to do?
I mean, not at the moment. How long would it take to get through the nature thing?
If you did the whole, like, 5-mile course, probably, like, hours.
Okay, yeah, that then they're gonna. Jade would want to see if they wanted to do the whole nature course.
Well, we're gonna be here a while, so yeah.
Yeah,
Might as
Vivian
well.
would be up for spending the time with them, hanging out and stuff.
It's more shinies.
Yeah.
No, I didn't steal anything. Stop looking at me that way, human.
I'm not looking at Joey. This is just my face.
I know, stop it.
Well, I'm sorry. I just came to a disturbing revelation about 20 minutes ago.
It's okay, you guys fuck like the lupines.
Okay.
Just giving Raven that look.
Citroen has forgotten that their microphone was on this whole time and was asleep back at the ship.
Yeah.
Nerd.
You're over the comm.
Just asleep on the button.
Yep.
Just hot mic. Hot mic. It's not working.
Why don't these suits come with a mute feature?
But I got my birthday presents from my parents early today.
What would you
Yes,
get?
you mentioned this.
Yeah, I got some whiskey glasses,